Okay, why don't we get going? This is our second of three awards sessions. I'll remind everyone that yesterday we did the Shoemaker Medal. Um, Today we're going to discuss the Wargo Award and present the Coradini Award, and tomorrow is the Niebuhr Award. And so I have the honor of announcing the Wargo Award. But what I want to say is the Wargo Award winner was presented with his award at the European Lunar Symposium just last month, and that's James Carpenter. Dr. James Carpenter is from the European Space Agency. And let me back up and just say a couple of things about the Wargo Award itself. The Wargo Award, for those who might not have known him, many of us had him as a very dear friend, myself for gosh, close to at least 25 years. Dr. Michael J. Wargo was the chief exploration scientist for the Human Exploration Enterprise at NASA. He was instrumental in so many things that have benefited our community so much. The Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, for instance, was in such a large part due to his tireless work. SSERVI, NLSI actually was started in part, at least in the exploration side of the house, by Dr. Wargo. He had an amazing presence. He had a booming voice, and he cared about something. Was one of the many things that he and I shared. He cared very, very deeply about the next generation. You could be talking with him if you were some senior person. If he saw some young person, he'd say, "Okay, we can talk later," and he'd focus on that younger person, which I think is the right thing to do. I like to emulate that behavior myself. So Mike was a dear friend, not just to me personally and to many of us in the audience, but to our whole community, and was really foundational. And so when he passed, which was right after the SSERVI Can 1 review, I saw him only 2 days before he passed, and it was a shock to everyone. We asked his widow, Adele, if she would mind if we created this award in his honor. And she obliged and said that would be wonderful. And she participated in the first few awardings of this. So again, the winner this year was Dr. James Carpenter. And James, for those of you who might not know him, is a dear friend to the community and has really been one of the moon's guiding lights in Europe. We first met when he was working on a European lunar lander concept, which ultimately was not funded. But I think that it really gave the Europeans, and I see a lot of nods from Dr. Neil there, who, and I agree with you, man. It really gave the Europeans a leg up in what they have done in the future. The amount of work that he's done to lead their community is really profound, and so it was really our honor to award this to Dr. Carpenter. He's not able to join us today, but like I mentioned, we presented this award at the European Lunar Symposium, and like so many in our community, he was saying, "Oh, I don't deserve this." Yes, he does. So anyway, quite a pleasure to give that. The award acceptance is not quite yet up on the European Lunar Symposium website. We have to go through some procedures since it was a European event that are somewhat different from the US, but I would say in perhaps a month's time or so, please look for it there.